Oi, lads. Are you ready to play a deck that literally can't lose? Ready to draw only ley lines? We will see. We shall see. Dragon Rage Channeler is just so good. It's absolutely insane. What did I play yesterday? Played some Reanimator. And I mean, it seemed pretty okay to me. Strangely. How do you think Madness will do in Historic? I mean, some of the Madness cards will get used. I don't think there will be a Madness deck. But I mean, we'd already spoke about that before. When you get new mechanics like that, and I mean, I know Madness is not a new mechanic, but in terms of it being added to the format, it is, like, very rarely will it, very rarely do you get a full deck just made out of the mechanic, and people are obsessed with, like, trying to do that, though, huh? Like, what was the last deck in any format that was just made fully out of, like, cards from one mechanic? I mean, maybe, like, Jund Food, like a year and a half ago? Teamer Clover, you know? Yeah. Most of the time, you get these mechanics, and then you just take the best couple of cards that use the mechanic, and then just play them in a normal deck, right? And that will be the same with Madness. Magecraft? Yeah, there's no Magecraft deck, man. The best deck that used Magecraft cards was pretty much like just mono white aggro with some guiding voices in it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be holding up this memory lapse, but maybe I should. Hello, any Landos? Any Landos, my friends? Just one more land would be nice. They're all below Bomi? Maybe. That. Jesus. Come on. Good game. What a game of Magic, guys. What a game of Magic. Let's take some Gustos. So we're playing against... Oh yeah, Indomitable Creativity pile, huh? So, I mean, Brazen Borderer seems very cool there. Leyline of Combustion. Unholy Heat, Bowmat. Maybe Static Discharge can go out. Sorcery Speed, I mean, it's a bit of burn, which is quite nice against opponent's deck, but we basically just have to kill their tokens and we win the game, right? Let's cut one Leyline. Streamer's potato quality? Yeah, looks like it is for now. Okay, yikes. I guess we may have just lost the game. Okay. Not hitting a land in the top 3 there, quite brutal. Okay, nice. A block was made, so no creativity in hand. Alright, never mind. Do you know, in all of my games so far, I've not played against a single new deck. Like, over the span of 2 days now. Mad. Or over the span of 2 streams. Hard evidence. Okay, well, we didn't draw a land again, so we've got no laps up, which is a bit of a yikes. I mean, Laps is a great card, but it's a bit awkward when you've only got 1 mana, though. Iteration into iteration. So if I cast an instant speed spell, our Unholy Heat's turned on, but sadly, Unholy Heat does not kill Serra Emissary. Dude, just fuck me, man. Oh. Honestly. It's ridiculous. Okay. You know you have to put lands in your Magic deck? I did. Alright, well, we definitely want disputes if they're gonna be hard casting sharks. Why do people run memory lapse over regular counter spells? Because the card is completely broken. And I don't mean a little bit broken. The card is completely broken. This is just dumb, guys. We've literally been mana screwed in all 3 of the games in this match. Blow me boys, though. Counts as an artifact and a creature for your Dragon Rage Challenger and your Unholy Heat. Do 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 do. -2. What new cards did this deck get? The one in my hand? Literally the only one in my hand. And the Dragon Rage Channeler. And there's also a burn spell. Static Discharge. I mean, it can be removal too, but it's pretty sick as a burn spell though. Alright chat, should we crack our Bomies here for maximum mana next turn, or should we crack our Bomies next turn for maximum cards? Opponent does not allow us the decision. I mean, there's also the option of just only crack one there. Could be cool too. Yeah, so we've got Dragon Rage Channeler, Unholy Heat, Static Discharge main deck, and sideboard. Okay, no new cards in the sideboard. Yeah, you can crack. If you put full control on, you can crack both Bomies. It's tough out there today, chat. It's tough out there. Easy keep. I mean, it's a keep. It's a keep. We playing squirrels today? Nope. Nope. No such thing as squirrels. Oh man. Dude, something's up with my glasses, I can't see. I cannot see. Which makes it difficult to play Magic the Gathering. What happened there? Bone Crusher Giant. Again? That's a Targnar, by the way. Alright, we're trying to race Gruul on the draw. Which is honestly quite hard. But we're putting up a fight somewhat. Seems like a good draw. Okay. Okay. Blome or Dorat? Bomat can't attack. Yeah, it can. It can attack, and we crack it, and then it makes our channeler a 3/3, which seems pretty nice. Clothis doesn't target. Exile target card from a graveyard. Whenever you, or at least one permanent, becomes a target. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. So. If I bounce Emissary, we go to 8 with Clothis. They play Emissary, Bone Crusher. Emissary, Bone Crusher. That would leave us dead to a 2-mana creature. Or less. No, it would let it. It'd leave us dead to 3, 7, 9. It would leave us dead to a 2 mana or less permanent that dealt 1 damage. Bounce Clothis? Nah, because then I can't attack with my Soul Scar, right? Now they go to 5. And I've got 6 in the air. If I don't get to attack with Clothis, they go to 5, go back up to 7, and we don't have lethal. There's no option but to... I have to bounce one of the creatures there. So now they need... Well, I'm not really sure how they... How they kill us? They need a 2 mana haster with like 2 pips, basically. Holy Line of Combustion, by the way, coming through it. Alright, chat. We've actually just smorked down Grill. Like it was just casually nothing. Just smorked down Grill. It's no big deal. That's what you can expect here, guys. Out-racing Grill decks. Let's play 1 Lapse, 1 Borrower. Is there any way you can turn the music off besides muting? No, but go get yourself a nice cold beer. And you'll enjoy the music. Graph Digger's Cage? What? Cage literally hits none of my cards. Okay. Ooze down. I'm not delighted about having to use a shot clan there, but I accept it. No blocks. Alright. Land. Why land? Hello? I mean, I don't really know where my removal spells are in this game. All of our Gusts, Unholy Heats, Static Discharge, and Abrades, and Bone Crushers, and our Brazen Borrower. Literally all still in the deck. Smile. Not a single one found. Okay, I mean, still not one found yet. I played a few matches with this game off stream last night just to, well, to try it out, but I also wanted to just play some games with Dragon Rage Channeler because it's such a cool card. I've not lost a match with this deck yet. 5-0 at the moment. And I refuse for my first loss to be against frickin' Gruul of all decks. You said removal was shit though, and just to attack opponent to death? Removal is shit, yeah. By itself, but in combination with a Dragon Rage Channeler, it's pretty cool. 1 mana 3/3 flyer really makes removal pretty nice actually. Getting in chat, opponent goes down to 17 already. 14! Oh dear, oh dear. 14. Robber. I mean, I really want a land. I also really want my Dragon Rage Channeler to be a 3/3 flyer. I might bin it, guys. Yard or pussy? I think it's a yardage. 1 yardage. Alright. Well, I mean, they're dead next turn. Good games. Did you catch any of the Twitch Rivals chess yesterday? A little bit of it, not too much though. Reprint slivers. They did, man. I wonder what deck opponent's playing. Oh. Cool. Wait for this day his whole life. Looks like it. Metallic Mimic. Ew. What a terrible inclusion. Need to read those, I guess. I read it, guys. I read it. Slivers look strong. Are they? Opponent doesn't think so. Even the guy called the reprint Slivers doesn't want to play Slivers. Wait, it's the same guy? This game is dead, huh? I wonder, I don't know if Slivers, is there one that gives reach or kills flyers or something? Nope. Guess not. Should probably play my borderers if he just can't kill any flyers. One that gives haste and flying to the team. Okay, but that's only a... that one... It's a white-red one, right? It's only a 1-1? Yeah, we should be able to kill that one. One seems very upset, man. I loved Gwent at the time. It just changed like way too much and just away from the parts of it that I enjoyed and towards the parts of it that I didn't. Any opinion on artifact, aggro, or affinity? It's always shit. I don't, so why would it be different now? Artifact aggro is just a tribal deck, isn't it? It's terrible. Like it's got with no explosiveness, it's just bad, right? It's just so one-dimensional, but with no massive payoff for being that one-dimensional. There's not even any card that they could add that would make it good. It's just a fundamentally awful deck. At least with like elves or goblins or something, you have like pseudo combo potential, right? You just don't have that with that deck. It's just it's elves and goblins without the mana and the muxus, which is the same. It's just that's the same as slivers, right? Humans? Well, humans are like that too. Merfolk are like that. Like all of these tribal decks, unless you've got something that's... You cannot play a tribal deck that is just play a tribal card and... attack. You have to have the mana of elves. You have to have the Muxus of goblins, you know? It is what it is. Slivers have got nothing, and Artifact aggro's got nothing. Humans have the taxes? Yeah, but humans are trash, man. Goblins have combo. I know they do, which is why I'm using them as an example of a tribal deck that has combo. Oh, what? Elves are still playable? I mean, elves are fine, yeah. Like, elves is not... It's not a spectacular deck, but it's at least a playable tribal deck, yeah. It has its own, like, glaring weaknesses, but its weaknesses are not so huge that you can't even play the deck. Which is the case for, like, slivers and artifacts and merfolk and this type of shit. I mean, I would not play elves because I think it's still too bad. Maybe the planeswalkers enough to make it decent now, but... Spirits is probably closer than those. Well, Spirits has a thing that helps it win, right? Which is that the cards say flying on them. That's fine. That's a good enough reason to play a creature. So I would say spirits are more like goblins and elves than they are like slivers and whatever else. Faces the place. Trying. I would really like my Dragon Rage Channeler to have flying. There's 9 cards in there and somehow they're all... There's no creature in my graveyard. Maybe I should have attacked with my Soul Scar. Hmm. Kill one of my mages? Well, I can't do that now, or else I won't have lethal, right? I mean, I would have attacked with the Soul Scars, but I didn't realise that Creature was one of the types I didn't have. There's 21 creatures in the deck, so that'll probably be the only time I've ever got 10 cards in the graveyard and none of them are creatures. Don't see that happening too often again. Why the 4 ley lines, lol? Because a good card that helps our deck. You're allowed to choose 60 cards for your deck, and I thought Leyline of Combustion was a good choice as some of the 60 cards. What would you say is the best deck so far for Standard 2022? Mono, green, or Teamer? Mono white is pretty good. Definitely third at least, maybe second best. Esper Sentinel is quite annoying. No blocks. Okay. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell, draw a card unless they pay X. The Kudra eating my graveyard too. Bit of a tilters. But it's okay. Borat's gonna farm. Borat, the friendly explorer. Okay, not gonna farm apparently. Dude, fuck this Sentinel, man. It's so dumb.
Nice.
Memorable. Thanks a lot, Monster. Appreciate it. White card draw, chat. So gas. One mana, 1/1, draw 3. Well, I mean, I've got a 1 mana, 1/1, draw 5. Luminarch, Aspirant, and a card, huh? Not lethal? Yeah, I've got like 7 burn spells in the deck there. Never lucky. Just can't beat 3 1 mana 3/3 flyers. Still gonna get there somehow. Well, I mean, our Bomat did everything that their Esper Sentinel did. It's pretty much just the same card in that game. Is Ozov Humans a thing? Nope. As I said, you can't play a tribal deck unless it has a big payoff, and Humans does not. Humans just exiles the graveyard a little bit and draws some cards that are not payoff cards. More not payoffs. Yeah, I just don't see how Humans can ever be good, man. What about Rogues? Well, Rogues is a tribal deck with a payoff, and even Rogues is not quite good enough. So you need to be playing a tribal deck, and then you need that payoff to be better than Rogues. So that as I said, that basically leaves goblins and elves, and even elves is a little bit sketchy. Angels. Angels is not a deck. Zombies is not a deck. Shamans are not a deck. Merfolk is not a deck. Vampires does have a bit of a payoff though, huh? And even, like, vampires is similar to elves, huh? Really not amazing. But vampires is not far off being pretty okay. I mean, Sorin's absolutely sick, isn't it? Sorin is just a completely broken card. Okay, so why would the opponent not make any tokens or play Intangible Virtue? Helix or instant speed? To 1/1s? What do I have in here? Sorcery, instant, land. Okay. Dude, these bow mats are absolutely crazy. They're so good. Fire Prophecy instead of Helix. Do. Do, 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 do. They can get Fire Prophecy can get rid of their Nornies, huh? Gotta keep holding up the Unholy Heat because they're gonna try and creativity their tokens into Elish Norn, right? Spell Pierce just absolutely insane against this deck. Sometimes it's 1 mana, kill 2 creatures, essentially. Why was DRC in Historic Horizon? This card is a modern staple. Because it's 2021, man, and Historic is closer to modern than you think. Literally the only thing separating modern from Historic is a couple of creatures and a couple of combo decks. Otherwise, it's just exactly the same. And fetch lands, yeah. In fact, it's difficult to get much closer to modern than we already are. We're pretty much there. It's closer to modern than Pioneer? I would say so. So next stop Legacy? Well, a long way to go to Legacy, right? First, you've got to get past the Modern first, which I don't think will ever happen. Ever? I don't think they'll put... I don't think they'll take Modern, take Historic past Modern, though. I think it's about 100% certainty that we will get closer. I don't see them ever going all the way past it, though. People really like Modern, right? Like, there's no... there's not really a need to go past it, you know? Just getting close to Modern will satisfy a lot of people. Me included. I don't think there's any reason to hold up Borrower because... I mean, they're 2 mana away from Elishnorn anyway. If they have it, they have it. Hopefully we can get Dorat out of range here, but it looks like we're not going to be able to. Maybe. Maybe not, maybe not. 1 mana 3/3 Vigilance Lifelinker. It's pretty good. Four mana lapse. I mean, I could have held up the 4 mana lapse there if we didn't have lethal. And honestly, 4 mana lapse is not too bad in a spot like that. That's the chess puzzles paying off, guys. Que Ecuador! Que Ecuador!